Let me tell you a little bit about me. I proudly attend Champion Center in the Great Northwest. It's a church that's equipping thousands of people locally and all around the world to live successful Christian lives. I've been here for almost 20 years now. I was ordained in 1992 and I serve on the teaching team. I've also been an entrepreneur, and believe me, I know the good, bad, and ugly of financial life. I've been so low financially, I had to look up to see bottom. I'll share some of those stories with you throughout these sessions. But I've also done well. It's like the quote by Mae West, "I've been poor and I've been rich. Believe me, honey, rich is better." I started my first venture in the early 90s after graduating from the University of Washington with an engineering degree. The company at that time was nothing but a little desk beside the bed in my apartment in Seattle. But over the next 7 years, it grew to multi-millions in sales and almost 80 employees. 1998 was a great year for us. The local paper did a front page article on me and the success of the venture. We had people investing left and right, and we were on track for a top spot in the Inc. 500, which is a list of the world's fastest growing companies. But then tragedy struck. We lost our top 2 clients and wound up in a messy lawsuit. One bad thing led to another, and I had to downsize from 80 people to just 8. It was horrible. One by one, I laid off friends. We had dreamed together, we'd worked together, we'd succeeded together, and now all that was gone. In fact, I remember one day sitting in my office, literally crying and feeling completely defeated. I went on unemployment just to keep the remaining 8 employees on board. Long story short, it ruined me financially. My brand new BMW was repossessed. My home was gone. Oh, and did I mention that my wife Sandy was pregnant with our 6th child? I mean, I was so low that I should have changed my name from Erik Van Alstyne to Erik Van Down by the River. The problem is, even a van down by the river won't work for a family of 8. There aren't any vans that are big enough to hold all of us. And on top of all that, I lost literally $3 million of investor money. People called me a thief and they called me a liar. I got accused, I got sued left and right. I even went through a full-blown securities review. I was at the courthouse so much they practically knew me by name. And after all the dust settled, my parting gift was a bill from the IRS for $250,000. Now, let me just tell you, that will clear your sinuses. But by the grace of God, my wife and I survived. We stayed together and we kept our faith. You know, I love how someone once asked Dave Ramsey how he bounced back from his financial meltdown. Bounce back, he said. When you fall that hard, you don't bounce, you splat. The same was true for me. The turnaround didn't come in 3 months, and it didn't come in 3 years for that matter. But God helped us through. We have since come back stronger than ever. We've got a great sense of vitality and purpose. My wife is still married to me. That's a whole story in and of itself. Sandy and I have been married now almost 20 years. My kids are healthy. They're provided for. In fact, as I tell you this, I've just become the father of 4 teenagers. And just a year from now, it's going to be 5. So if you could, say a prayer for me. Truth is, I feel blessed. And I feel like all the bad things have worked out for good. I sure hope my story gives you hope. I've had people tell me, man, if you can go through that, I can make it too. My problems aren't near as bad as yours. I am glad that my big mistakes make you feel better about yours. Big financial problems are small. The truth is we've all gone through stuff. We've all done stupid things with money. I hope you understand that I feel your financial pain. I know what it's like to feel trapped. I know what it's like to feel the shock of financial fear in the pit of your stomach. I know what it's like to lose hope. And I want to tell you, you can get through it. You can keep your marriage. You can get back on track. And you can take the lessons learned at the School of Hard Knocks and put those lessons to work for future success. Now, if you're not going through financial problems right now, fantastic. I also know how it feels not to have financial problems, and that's a very good feeling. But don't think this workshop isn't for you. The more money you make, the more you need these strategies. Use these sessions to get even stronger. Prepare for a rainy day because life rains on everyone at one time or another. I can tell you that now I need these principles even more. When you make big money, it's so easy to make big money mistakes. Just the cash flow system alone saves me thousands of dollars a month. Yes, you heard me right. Thousands of dollars. That's how much I save. So whether you're going through financial hell, enjoying financial heaven, or living somewhere in between, breaking free can help you break into a life of greater abundance.